Oh, hello, sheep. I'm Frank. No, this is not a Netflix commercial. I'm extremely pissed off, and so should you. I think you might feel something is wrong about our current situation. I also think that the endless wave of conspiracy theories might have caused you to distance yourself from both the scare tactics of the media and those who spread conspiracy theories. Nevertheless, I hope you will listen to me for a moment. First of all, I'm not going to discuss if COVID-19 is real or not. That's up to you to decide. I'm here to discuss what to expect once we get back to our daily business. And trust me, it doesn't look good for us at all. This Grant Thornton economist said it perfectly.
An extraordinary disruption. It's almost like a meteor hit the entire planet, and we have to now deal with the fact that we've been knocked off our axis.
As if a meteor struck the Earth. That's what our economy will look like after we wake up from the pandemic. There is a lot of fuzz going on about the phrases building back better and the Great Reset. First of all, a Great Reset is what we need, but we the people should be the ones that hit the reset button, not the elite who has everything already. More on that later. In the upcoming aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, an economic disaster is waiting for us. But we could also use it to our advantage. Actually, this could be our single biggest chance of building our society back better by our own set of rules. So, while producing this video, I realized 7 billion people are undergoing financial and mental pressure because of the measures that have been taken to fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. However, the real crisis is developing almost unseen. While we are washing our hands, wearing facial diapers, and keeping social distance from the ones we love, a disaster is unfolding. It's easy to miss out on what's happening while we are looking the other way. As you all know, whole sectors within our economy are facing apocalyptic downturns. Governments all over the world are spending trillions to keep them afloat with loans and postponed tax, which they will have to pay back someday eventually. What most people don't know is that large investment companies also receive help and additional funds to keep their companies afloat. Meanwhile, companies that are not owned by investment funds are facing a very unfair battle. An unseen amount of companies will be out of business soon. For investment funds that have billions or trillions in assets, this is a dream scenario. They are drooling like vultures over a corpse waiting for the world to go bankrupt. They can scoop up whole sectors at bottom prices, including competitors, factories, whole supply chains, agriculture, real estate, mines, brands, raw materials, patents and licenses at bottom prices. 75% of what consumers spend already ends up in investors' pockets. Consumer spends represent about 2/3 of the real economy. Basically, we are heading for 100% of consumer spends ending up in investor pockets. So we can be angry at capitalists and large corporations, but we are fueling this ourselves without knowing. Oh yeah, they also use your money to invest in their companies. What? Yes. Your money. So we people enable them to grow so big and stay big. We, ignorant sheep, are financing our own demise. If you doubt what I'm telling you, for 16 years I advised these investment funds, so I know how they work, think and stink. Let me give you an idea of how your money ends up in their pockets. Are you ready? You sleep on their mattress. Use their toothbrush, shampoo and water in the shower. The showerhead you bought in their DIY, theirs. Your cereal breakfast is theirs, as well as the corn that goes into it. Also, the equipment manufacturer to make the cereal is investor-owned. The packaging machinery and cardboard for the corn, also theirs. You have a coffee, theirs. Put on some glasses, theirs. To read a newspaper, theirs. You put on a jacket made of cotton, theirs. And walk over the carpet, theirs. Out the front door, theirs. You close the door of your mortgage home, theirs. And remove the charger from your electric car. The electricity is theirs. You drive to your office, theirs. To pay of your credit card, theirs. And go home to your wife, which hopefully is yours. You go on the internet using your broadband connection. There's. To book a holiday using a booking website. There's. You take a train. There's. To the airport and take an airline. There's. Towards a holiday resort. There's. Your travel insurance. Also there's. The food you eat. Also there's. You simply cannot escape paying investment firms. Yet. Do you get my picture of how a great reset would look like? By the way, remember they also use your pension money to buy all these companies? We, sheep, are financing it. In this infograph that I borrowed, you get to see that about 10 large companies own about all big food brands in the world. Even worse, most of these brands have the same investors behind them. And if not, the investors hold large positions in each other, having indirect ownership anyway. Even worse, they also hold positions in the stores and restaurant chains that sell these products. Behind the food production, they also hold positions in the raw ingredients that go into it. As the Oxfam report correctly points out, people have the power to avoid these companies altogether, but there is little left to go to. We, the people, need better information on which companies are investor-owned so we can better decide where and how to spend our money. If we do it right, the money flows back to us, instead to large investors. There are plenty of brands that are family-owned businesses that make and sell excellent products, but they risk to be crushed by the large 10. How about American media companies? In 1983, 90% of American media companies was owned by 50 companies. Today that same 90% is owned by 6 companies. And yes, eventually most of them have the same investors holding shares or positions in the companies in each other. How about beauty companies? 182 beauty companies are owned by 7 conglomerates. Oh, do I need to mention that investors hold positions in most of the 7 companies? I think that every one of you watching this will agree with me. We, the people, need a big reset. We cannot continue to give all our money to a very small group of people. I suggest we, the people, design our own great reset. And I'm happy to push the button. Be smart, make a difference and help to jumpstart change. Follow the worldwide open equity movement by #JoinFrank. I hand the people their own investment fund in an unparalleled way. Large investors are not welcome to our party. We will buy back producers and brands that supply us with everyday needs. Never wipe your ass with capitalistic toilet paper again. Slowly but steady we can stop feeding the rich and install alternatives to their brands and keep the profits to ourselves. It has never been more easy to realize change as it is now. And remember, when so many companies are struggling, this is the time to take action, as acquiring companies will be very attractive. Join our movement, follow us, tweet, like and share our message. If you want to support our movement at this stage, please take a look at our PayPal environment. We will use your donations to set up our platform to launch a crypto fund based on Ethereum using blockchain for transparency. Also, legal structures for holding activities will be funded by your donation. We will launch a People's Crypto Fund in which all of you can participate. With the raised funds, we will start buying useful and profitable companies. The bigger our movement, the more impact on sales of the companies we hold, as we expect you to prefer our own products over investor-owned products. This way we can buy smaller companies at lower prices and grow them quickly towards higher profits. The profits are used to expand the companies, but also to thank coin holders by buying back coins at attractive prices. By buying back coins, the value of assets per coin increase. Reselling coins for additional acquisitions again add to the level of profits. A fair decentralized system of ownership for us, the people. Oh yeah, ain't it fun changing our future while making money? Isn't it a good thing to get a grip on how profits are distributed over the population? You only have to make a choice. Do I give change a chance or not? Do I care about the world and other people? Simply join Frank and help us building back better, for you. 7 billion good-hearted souls. For you.